Hey guys, how's it going? This is GundamLegacyExtreme here once again to continue Wizard Week. And today, I will be doing the Dragon Rings. All four of them. Now, I'm going to break it up segmentally, so don't worry. Each segment will start with the name of the ring before I start getting into the review. So, yeah. Today, we are going to start off with, well, I'm going to go in chronological order of when the rings debuted on TV. And just like always, I will have subtitles saying what the rings say. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so starting off with the Fire Dragon ring. This is basically what they look like side by side. Let me get my autofocus kicked in. Basically, as you can tell, the difference. The dragon rings are basically trying to emulate Dragon's face, with the mouth right here, the horns, the eyes right in the center, and his jewel right up top. It is a slightly more stylized. He loses those little antennas up top and the yellow jewel for a gold crest with a red jewel up top. Now, before you can to properly henshin with these rings, before you can properly henshin with these rings, you have to do the henshin first with the predecessor ring. I already did the henshin with this one, so I can just start up right now with this. But remember, to get the proper henshin out at the end, you have to use the basic form ring first. So. Now, if you didn't do the henshin with the fire ring, you wouldn't have gotten that dragon roar at the very end. So, for the dragon ring itself, that's pretty much it. But of course, each of the dragon rings also come with a extra ring that's customized to them. Though, in the case of Special, this one right here, all the dragon form rings use this because Special allows them to access their part of the contract of the Phantom Drago. In the case of the Fire Dragon form, it accesses the dragon head on his chest. So, let's start. Now, one other thing I did neglect to mention about the special rings, well, the extra rings that come with them, is they each are also a unique color compared to other spell rings. Comparing it to Kick Strike right here, it is a red color, even though the thing I don't like is the LED is the same color as the regular lens. Let me just show you this quick. And actually, this allows me to also show you the other thing. Basically, once in dragon form, all these kinds of rings, the attack rings, add a dragon's roar to them. But like I was saying, the dragon ring, all the special rings, unfortunately use the same LED as the spell rings, which kind of sucks. But there's also one other thing, and that requires me to bring back in the Wizard Blade Gun. Yeah, I'll stick with gun form for this one. Just activating. So yeah, The dragon rings also add extra sounds to the blade gun. So, that's it for the fire dragons. And I spent a lot of time on that, but I was getting through all the extra gimmicks. So, moving on to... So, just real quick, like I promised in the sword gun review, before I get into the review of the Hurricane Dragon ring, I just wanted to show you the comparison between the deluxe and the candy toy Hurricane rings, and in the same sense, it would be the comparison between the land and the land candy toy and Gashapon. Candy toy and deluxe. If I said Hurricane, I am sorry. Here's the comparison. Which one is the candy toy and which one's deluxe? Way you tell is by this. Right here in this hand is the candy toy. It has a darker shade of plastic, and it's not painted down below like the deluxe is. The deluxe is painted all the way down below, has a lighter shade of plastic, and has the design down there. So, if someone claims the paint just rubbed away, look down. Just look at the color and also look at the back. Always ask for pictures. Anyway, getting into now the comparison between the Hurricane Dragon and the Hurricane Ring. Just like the Fire Dragon, it's got a triangle shape this time up above, rather than the octagonal or whatever shape. Still has the same Drago motif, kind of has Drago's head. And yeah, once again, I already did the henshin, so now let's do the henshin into... No, I don't know what that one said. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Hurricane Dragon ring. It comes with this ring right here as its companion ring, the Thunder ring. Or Lightning, I don't remember. We will find out together in just a moment. It's going to look very familiar to you in a few moments, by the way. But, yeah, that's the special ring right there for him. And no, I'm not going to show it with special because it's just going to be the same exact end result sound effect, just having an explosion, just having the wind particle effect. And that was thunder. Now, now that hurricane sound effect you had at the beginning is the same sound. You will get that same sound effect when you do kick strike. So I'm not going to bother showing it. And of course, in the blade gun and the sword gun, I keep calling it blade gun. So, yeah, that's it for Hurricane. Okay, so, once again, here's the comparison between the normal water ring and the water dragon ring. Unlike the other two, this one actually has a slightly more rounded shape to it, rather than the eggshell shape that the normal water ring has. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, I already did the henshin pre-video. So, yep. I'm not even gonna try and figure out what that one was. Again, subtitles will be around here post-editing. But here is the Blizzard ring. like I showed off in the blade gun review. And like I said, it's going to look kind of familiar because it looks a lot like the Thunder Ring. That's the trend with the rings with all the dragon bonus rings after special. And it makes this sound in the belt. And of course, we bring the blade gun back in. Again, I have no clue what that's even saying. If it's even English. Well, if it's even a real language, I should be saying, because it wouldn't be English, it would be Japanese. Anyway, that's about it for the water dragon. And last but certainly not least, here's the comparison between the land dragon and the land ring. Pretty much same shape, just once again different crest on the head, and all that good stuff. So, time to henshin. And I almost forgot to fix my focus. The hilarious irony being, I really like how that one sounds. And of course, his bonus ring, the Gravity Ring, which actually is slightly different from the other two because he has smoother wings and his claws are visible. So, I really, really like how that one sounds. That sounds like a Pokemon kind of attack sound effect. And of course, to finish this all off, so, that, in a nutshell, is it for all the dragon rings. Do I recommend them? Of course I recommend them. They're wizards. I wouldn't call them the mid-season upgrade, because I'm getting to the mid-season upgrade soon. But they are wizards upgrade weapons, power-ups. They're basically equate them to, like I compared this already, O's and his other forms before he hit Tajadol. Those were upgrades, but more upgrades in the sense of he needed something so that he could match others' powers. So yeah, that's pretty much how I can explain it. Get them if you want. Pick and choose the ones you really like if you don't want to get them all. Personally, I'd say get them all because they add more functions to the other wizard gears you have. Like the blade gun and the belt, which are the only two ring-reading equipments that he has. But of course, there's always more. But, alas, I think we need to get more time in order to continue with that. Peace.